That's me going in and all of the night raid, and we get to see those two new members. Susano dropping that fucking hammer club thing, whatever the fuck he's got. But overall, this was a fucking awesome episode of Akame ga Kill again. Yet again, Dr. Stylish coming in, invading the night raid base like it was nothing. He was bringing in his super soldiers, and even at first you're thinking like, oh shit, did they take out Leone at first? You know, they dealing with Rabak, and you just see like how strong Rabak is a fucking genius, able to like use his strings and manipulate. He makes like a giant spear out with just all his strings and just throws it through this guy like it's nothing. And these are enhanced guys, may I remind you. These guys were originally criminals that were like being used as experiments just to lower their like sentences they did, and it's like, oh, Dr. Stylish just pretty much abusing it. You have like his 3 scouts that like use like for smelling, sound, and freaking sight like that, and he's like using all these fucking like disgusting excuses of like fucking human beings as experiments or something, almost as they're like guinea pigs and stuff. Not to mention as well, it was very emotional when you see Tatsume and Mine versus one of Dr. Stylish's people who was actually using Shelley's Tegu as well, which is actually able to cut through even the Incursio armor. Pretty shocking just to even just see that. I mean, goddamn, you have like Mine just like going there like saying she is disgusted by what they're doing right now, and she just literally just pulls that fucking pumpkin out and just decides to blast the fuck out of them. And it's like, yeah, finally. And it was just a very sad moment that they, you know, the deaths in Akame aren't forgotten. Like you say, oh, like Bulat's dead, so I guess we're just going to forget about him. And it's a very sad thing just to even witness like that. I mean, just think about it, like Shelley's been dead for like how many episodes, and they're still remembering. I find that I really do like that in Akame, that they do remember stuff like that. Not to mention as well when you see it Nidaji with a dragon riding with 2 new members, it was just like, yo, she looked fucking badass there. Already pinpointing where Dr. Stylish is, and it's like, she's now about to go fucking ham. She's now about to go fuck these people up like that. And you get to see Night Raider's poison, and it was only thanks to Susano, the human-based Tegu, who saves them. And it was like, Susano, why are you so boss? He comes out with this like giant like blade moving like club and just starts wrecking all the soldiers like they're nothing. And even when he takes an explosion, you see that he sees his spine and everything, and he just recovers it. And it seems like very interesting Tegu, like it's a human-based one. So it leaves the question as well for you, and I only watch is like, who do you think Tegu is that? Who could manipulate such a badass Tegu as Susano? And it's a very weird thing. It was like, it's just like they're like looking all serious, and then it's like, oh, it's part of like Mine's head, like or something like, oh, you do sorry ass. It was just like, this episode was filled with comedy and badass and just violence and gore. And just when Dr. Stylish says, fuck it, I'm gonna use Danger Beast blood inside of me, and he transforms into this huge ass fucking like monster like that. And it was up to Akame and also Tatsumi to go in and even just cut this guy down. It was like, it was all up to the members of Night Raid just to even take down Dr. Stylish. It may remind you as well, a little hint, this is the weakest member of the Jaegers, and he got taken down, and it took all of them just to take him down. What the hell do you think the other members of Jaegers are going to be like? Overall, this episode was really good. I really did enjoy this one, and it ends off with seeing the other second new member of Night Raid as well. I don't want to say who she is just yet, but you're definitely going to be interested once you see like the new members as well. And overall, I thought this was a really fun and enjoyable episode. Had a lot of nitty gritty, had a lot of hardcore stuff into it, and just overall, yeah, I fucking think, you know, Akame ga Kill, great, nearly 12 episodes in, already halfway through the series, and I'm loving it. I think, you know, at first I was a bit hesitant with the anime adaptation, but overall, they have been putting in some great stuff. But so far, what do you think of Dr. Stylish? Do you think he was a bit, you thought he was a bit mad? Do you think he was awesome? Also, as well, what do you think is going to happen with the other Jaegers and how they're going to take it to Dr. Stylish being murdered, since he was quite a clever guy, so they've already lost quite a lot of that intelligence from the start already. And also as well, what do you think about the new 2 members of Night Raid? Like, what do you think about Susano? What do you think about the other girl as well? But that's all from me also. Thank you very much for watching as always. Remember, I'll see you guys next time. And remember, straight out Panda.